morning to all of you. Today I am going to explain you new chapter, and the name of this chapter is arithmetic progression. You all have studied till pair of linear equation in two variable. Now today I am going to start new chapter, and the name of this chapter is arithmetic progression. Okay, student. So to understand the concept of arithmetic progression, let's take one example. Then it will be more clear. Starting with this example, we will take counting number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, dot dot dot. These are the counting number. In this example, we find that succeeding terms are obtained by adding a fixed number. You can see that 1, after that 1 when added with 1 we are getting 2, 2 added with 1 again getting 3, 3 added with 4 getting 5. So this is our same number is keep on adding. So in this chapter we will discuss this pattern in which succeeding terms are obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term. We will add one fixed number to the preceding term. Just I explain you that 1 we will add to 1, we will get 2. After 2 we will add again 1, we will get 3. In 3 we will add 1. So we are keep on adding the fixed number, and that fixed number is 1 only, and keep on adding that fixed number to the preceding term. We will also see how to find the nth term and the sum of n consecutive terms, and using this knowledge in solving daily life problems. Let's consider one more list of problems so that it will be more clear. Example 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Second part, 100, 70, 40, 10, then minus 3, minus 2, minus 1 and 0. Each of the number in the list is called term. In first case, each term is 1 more than the preceding. In second case, each term is 30 less than the preceding. You can see 100 then getting 70. So 70 minus 100, 30 minus 30, but each term is 30 less than the preceding one. Same way, in third case, each term is obtained by adding 1 to the preceding. In all this list above, we see that successive terms are obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term. Such list of the number is said to form an arithmetic progression. These are the list of the number which we are getting are said to be arithmetic progression. In short, we say as AP. So, arithmetic progression is a list of number in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term, except the first term. Be careful, except the first term, because first number is any number. After that we can add fixed number to the given term. So this fixed number is called the common difference of the AP. Remember, it can be positive, negative or 0. Okay, now see, let us denote the first term of an AP by A1, second term by A2, so on, and the nth term will be denoted by An, and the common difference is denoted by D, that will be small d. Okay, then AP becomes A1, A2, A3, A4 dot 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 An. So A2 minus A1, that is second term minus first term. A3 minus A2, that is third term minus second term. In same way, last term and the second last term difference will be always equal to D. You can see that A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D. You can see these all things represent an arithmetic progression where A is the first term and D the common difference. This is called the general form of an AP. Is it clear to everyone? So in this we come to know the arithmetic progression in which first term is fixed. After that, any number will be added to that fixed number. We will keep on adding those numbers. Like 1, we added again 1, we are getting 2. In 2, we added again 1, we are getting 3, and so on. So An AP is a list of number in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term except the first term. So student, in this I will explain you how to solve the question. Write first four terms of the AP when the first term is A and the common difference is D are given. One question I have taken. In this question, you need to find that the first four term of the AP when the first term is A and the common difference D are given. Here A is given 10 and D is also 10. So how to find? So A means A1, which is also said to be as A, which is equal to 10. Okay, A2 will be A plus D. How to calculate A plus D? That is 10 plus 10, which is equal to 20. Is it clear? Now A3, next term, that is A3, which can be obtained by A plus 2D. A plus 2D means A, that is 10, and 2D, which is equal to 2 into 20. So A 10 plus 20 is equal to 30. After this, we will calculate A4, which is equal to A plus 3D. So A plus 3D, that is 10 plus 3 into 10, which is equal to 40. And then we will calculate A5. So A plus 4D, which is equal to A plus 4 into 10, that is equal to 50. So these are the four terms of the AP whose first term is 10, and after that next four terms are 20, 30, 40 and 50. Okay, let's take one more question so that it will be more clear. First term is given as 4 and the common difference is minus 3. So how to solve this one? Again we will using A1, that is equal to A, which is equal to 4. A2 can be obtained by using the formula A plus D. That is, we are going to add the common difference in the preceding term. So 4 and D is here minus 3. So 4 plus, and in bracket we will write minus 3. So we will get it what? 1. After that A3 we need to calculate, that is A plus 2D. So 4 plus 2 into minus 3, when we will calculate, we will get minus 2. After that we will calculate A4, which is equal to A plus 3D. 4 plus 3 into minus 3, which is equal to minus 5. And one more last term that we need to calculate, that is A5, which is equal to A plus 4D, and that is equal to 4 plus 4 into minus 3, which is equal to minus 8. Same way we will go for rest of the problem. Let's come to next question number 2. So that from the following AP, write down the first term and the common difference. Okay, so AP is given and we need to write the first term and the common difference of the given AP. Here first question is given 3, 1, minus 1 and then minus 3 dot dot dot. So first number of the AP will be always taken as first term. So solution, first term A, which is equal to 3. Common difference can be obtained by using second term minus first term. So D is equal to 1 minus 3, which is equal to minus 2. Is it clear to you? Now we will go for another question also. Minus 5, minus 1, comma 3, comma 7. Now how to solve in this? In this we know that the first term is taken as first number, which is equal to minus 5, and the common difference can be obtained by using second term minus first term. So minus 1 minus of minus 5, which is equal to minus 1 plus 5, which is equal to 4. Is it clear? We will take one more question so that it will be clear to you all. Here in this 0.6 given, then 1.7, then 2.8 and 3.9. These are the number which are given in AP. We need to write the first term. So first number itself is known as the first term. So solution A is equal to 0.6 will be taken as first term. Now D can be obtained by using 1.7 minus 0.6, which is equal to 1.1. Okay, so this will do. After that, rest you all can solve. So student, we will go for another question, that is question number 3, in which we need to find or following AP. Here one AP is already given, and if they form an AP, we need to find the common difference D and then write three more terms of that AP. Okay, in this question, these are given as AP and we need to find the common difference and write next three more terms. So we will go for question that is 2, 4, 8 and 16. So here 2, 4, 8 and 16 are given in AP. So how to find? So first term will be given as 2. Second term is 4. So we will denote first term by A1, second term by A2 that is 4, third term A3 which is denoted by 8 and fourth term by 16. Here common difference can be obtained by using second term minus first term which is equal to 4 minus 2 that is equal to 2. Now we need to find the common difference that we already calculated that is 2. Now we need to find next three term so that can be obtained we need to check which of the following are in AP. So we need to find for each term common difference. Like first we calculated D is equal to A2 minus A1 which is equal to 4 minus 2 that is equal to 2. After that we will calculate D A3 minus A2 which is equal to 8 minus 4 which is equal to 4. Same way D is equal to A4 minus A3 that is 16 minus 8 which is equal to 8. Okay. After this common difference are not equal. What you observe? First common difference is 2, second common difference is 4 and the third common difference is 8. So it is not in AP. Let's take one more question. Here A, 2A, 3A and 4A. Let's we need to check whether these are in AP or not. If it is in AP, then find the common difference and next three more terms. So A1 is given as A, A2 as 2A, A3 is 3A, A4 as 4A. Okay. So D is equal to A2 minus A1 which is equal to 2A minus A which is equal to A. D again we will calculate that is A3 minus A2 which is equal to 3A minus 2A which is equal to A. Again we will calculate D which is equal to A3 A4 minus A3 which is equal to 4A minus 3A that is equal to 3 that is equal to A. So common difference are equal to A, therefore it is in AP. So next three term can be obtained by using the again we will simply add. So next three term we will add and here common difference is always fixed. So we will keep on adding fixed number to the next term like a plus a 2a, 2a plus a 3a, 3a plus a 4a. So after this we will again add a so it will become 5a. Again we will add 6 then it will become 6a and then we will add a it will become 7a. Okay student. Here in this exercise, I have explained you how to solve this question. So try to solve exercise 5.1. If you face any problem, you can contact me on my personal window. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you all.